I do think that's been really healthy for the industry. There's been some regulatory pressure on that's kind of helped move people along, but this shift between, totally being pushed by opportunity into more around product focus and customer acquisition and customer loyalty building. That's where the successful companies are winning right now, for sure.
Let's talk a little bit about that, because you have a few clients and some that we share that we've seen some massive growth, and it's companies that are focusing on customer acquisition. So maybe talk about some of those insights you're seeing from those successful companies, and also how they are focusing on the customer experience and what you guys are doing. And we can also talk about what we're doing together to help enable customer acquisition for those clients.
Yeah. So we've got tools, some tools right in the platform that just make it really easy to share and start engaging with potential customers. We allow the reps to do that, right? So that's one aspect of it. Providing good content. Corporations who are serious about it really do need to have good content and or empower their independent sellers to create good content that they can share and engage and interact. And that's one thing that, commerce is what it is today. Amazon is what it is today, but direct selling still has this really cool opportunity to be special, and that people still buy because they were referred, right? We want to know that somebody liked, the thing that they bought. And so direct sales really is still unique in that you can couple this product awareness with the person-to-person touch. And so we've been talking a lot at DirectScale about people-to-people commerce enablement, and how do we put a platform in front of people that allows them to do what they need to do in every way. Like, we're not going to be all things to all people, so but we want to enable that through our own platform, through applications that others may build that they could integrate with the platform, through things that the company might do themselves. And some of the stuff that you guys are great at too, like you've got to get samples in people's hands if you want to acquire customers, as an example.
Yeah.
So it's enabling, bringing the technology together with all of those elements is really powerful.
And I think that's one of the unique ways. I was talking with one of our shared clients, right, that they talked about, look, we're now competing with Costco, with Whole Foods, with nutrition stores and things like that. But one of the differences right now in this social media era is buyers do want to have that trust. If I go to you and I recommend something, you are more likely to buy it based on that reference instead of just going to Costco and seeing it on the shelf with a bunch of other products, right? And so that's where our sampling program has become very unique. We have several clients that we work on this together with, and we found some unique ways to make it win where, they can introduce, and, sampling's been around the industry for decades, but I think it's that unique enablement where we found, hey, I can go into this application, I can send a sample out, and then from my app, I'm immediately going to pull from the DirectScale side. And in my follow-up drips, it's going to have links to buy, assets that I'm sharing, things like that, and create notifications. That's where the power of that synergies of, you as the back office provider, our client with their great products, and then the Verb app, combining sampling, it makes customer acquisition super easy, right? Where they're able to do it. And, some of the exciting things that we're working on together is we're going to be showing the ROI to those clients directly in their client admin on our side and your side, where we're combining that data to give those insights so the clients know, okay, this is how effective this is. And I think it's a powerful way to focus on customer acquisition. And frankly, if you're a product company and you don't have a sample program that combines physical and, the technology, you're really missing out on a massive growth opportunity and really what the customer wants. So many people want to try something before they buy.
No, for sure. And, one thing I love about that whole, you got into a little bit about around the data, right? How effective is this program? I like it from both the corporate perspective as well as the independent distributor perspective. Like, if corporate can look at the overall usage of these tools and programs, they can actually start to understand, like, from a leading indicator standpoint, hey, we currently have X number of samples out there in the marketplace. We've got X number of conversations, happening around this product, and we have this many people at these different levels in that flow. I can start to predict based on data what my numbers are going to be, which is really cool. And then from a field perspective, how cool would it be if we could even give that visibility to them for their team?
Yeah.
Right. So I know what I'm doing, with my samples and my customer acquisition, but if I could look at that in aggregate over all of my organization and my team, that's really powerful stuff.
Then it becomes scientific, right? It becomes the point where we have clients who know, okay, between the window of 13 days and 35 days, when someone sends a sample, we're going to estimate conversions of anywhere between 20 and 25%. And even being able to analyze if I get a prospect to pay for the sample. And then, like you're saying, okay, that corporate view is great, but down to the distributor level and the team level, it's a massive step forward. And so I think that's where sampling and the combination of our technology and, the back office technology can be a massive win. Now, one of the things you talked about, right, is, making it work for the new person, and so there's training things and things that you guys are doing and we're doing. But also I think one of the unique things, we have a couple shared clients that what we do is they can have within their app, they can see, we've done an integration with you guys where they can see their key reports, right? So if I'm brand new, I can see, okay, here's my volume as it pertains to me. And it doesn't feel discouraging because if I have, $1,500 of organizational volume, that's massive. And I can be earning bonuses if we can reflect that right here and then motivate them to go share a sample, share a promotion link or things that we've integrated with you, right? And one of the cool ones that we've done with you guys is the integration of showing, okay, here's where I am currently at this base rank level. To get to the next level, I've got to do this, this, and this. And so that's where I think that unique integration that we've done there to reflect that data is powerful for the leader. So maybe talk a little bit about that type of comp plan data and the things that we've done together that's been a win for our shared clients.
Yeah, pulling the data forward and making it actionable is really, one of the things that we pride ourselves on for sure. And you described it. That's the kind of stuff. If I go give a training, hey, here's the steps you need to take in order to be successful. And then you can immediately begin taking those steps and then watching how that, how you are progressing through that. That's what keeps people engaged and motivated and in.
And you and I have had this discussion, right? Of, your mom's story of her as a single mom. Those are the wins that drive us as a company, drive you guys as a company. And so these little things with technology, if we can make it easier for them, if we can give them insights, if we can give them the data, if we can give them the training where they can succeed, that's where direct selling is at its best. And so that's where we've really enjoyed working with your team to brainstorm on some of those things to make these wins for not just the companies that we deal with our clients, but also, that individual rep, Mary in, Wichita, I want her to be able to succeed and feel like, she's getting a win. And I think that technology has made that possible.
For sure. At DirectScale, our purpose is lift, build, empower the one. And it's what you're describing, right? It's somebody wants to make a difference. They want to make a change. Let's give them the very best chance that they can have at succeeding. And that goes from the rep, a customer with our products, the rep to engage customers and sell more customers and earn those commissions and to build a team. And then on the corporate side, it's, how can we empower those corporate employees to better serve and enable, their distributors and customers. And from a partner perspective, how do we make it so that Verb can get its product out there to enable as many great experiences as possible? So yeah, that's just a little.
I love that. And we've always shared those similar visions,